when they come in for the follow-up interview. What is also nice about this system, people fall into two categories when it comes to tax preparation. They either have a refund coming every year and they want to come in and get this done as soon as possible, or they owe money and they want to file as late as possible. So you're actually going to have two peak periods. The first one will start sometime the first week or two in February. You'll be busy for about a month. Then you'll have a 2 or 3 week lull where you probably won't have more than 1 or 2 appointments. And then you get busy again at the later part of the year through April 15th. What's nice about this, we suggest that you set aside maybe 2 hours a day that you are able to take these clients, because it takes about a half hour on the front end, probably about an hour on the back end, because that's when you're going to want to do your sales pitch. So you can usually see about 4 of these clientele in a 2-hour period and 1 an hour on the follow-up visits. And then you have a few weeks in between these peaks to catch up or do what other work you usually do in that time that you're going to allot to this. We also suggest that you stay open 1 night a week late, and if possible, some type of Saturday time that they're able to stay open a few hours later, and then possibly, if you can, on a Saturday during these 2 peak seasons to spend a little bit of time as well. A lot of people ask what type of advisor that this system is good for, and the best part about this system, it really works for anyone, whether you're new to the industry. And really, we have clients that don't even have office setups. What they do is they have a virtual office. We set appointments for them in a smaller space of time. For instance, we might do every Monday for 5 or 6 weeks, take a 2 or 3 week time off, and that way they're able to just rent space, certain days of the week, which works well. So if you're new to this business, it's a really good way to get your practice started. And then we've got people that have been financial advisors for 30, 40 years. One of the main issues with this is we need your input. We need to find out, first of all, what type of clientele that you're looking for, so we can be sure not to send you somebody that's going to waste your time. We need your input on information so we can do the what-if returns, because we want to present these clients with multiple tax returns when they come to pick these up, so that you're able to sell whatever product it is that you're wanting to push at that time. So we got to be sure that we have your input to be able to do these tax returns, so you can hand them multiple returns and say, this is what I think you should do. And then once the return is agreed upon which route they want to take, then you collect the tax preparation fee for us. The way that we are able to guarantee 200 clients in your door is we do these returns at a deeply discounted rate. The average return through a CPA in 2010 was $385. So we are doing these returns, depending upon the city that you're in, it might be a little less than this, but we're able to do these initial returns for $99. And these are CPA prepared returns and enrolled agent returns. And the way we're able to do that is we don't have the brick and mortar stores that we have the expenses. Everybody that does these are doing them from their home, and they're able to do them at their leisure and prepare those returns, and you don't have to worry about any hard costs on our end. So that's how we're able to do these at such a discounted rate. Probably the best part about this system in my mind is the cost. We've been able to work in different markets, try different market pieces, and obviously go with the one that works the best. We're able to test about 15 different postcards each year, and then the one that we get the highest return rate on, we go with that one the following year and tweak it a little bit. And we've been doing that for 5 years now, so we've got a really quality postcard. We've got a price point that gets the people in the door, makes them feel comfortable with the system, and really it sells itself. we send out 4 mailers each tax season. First one being the 1st of February, because that's when the IRS requires that everything is sent out prior to January 31st. So most people wait until that time. So we want this stuff to hit right when all of their tax information is coming to them. We send out something on February 8th and then February 15th as well. So we really hit the beginning of this tax season heavy. And then on March the 15th, we will send another mailer that really is geared toward people that owe money each year. This system, with it being 200 lead guarantee, most people are really excited about that first year. But what they don't realize is once you get a little more comfortable with this system, you see that it works, you're gonna want to expand out more and more and more each year and get more clientele in the door. Once you understand the tax return process through our system, you're going to want to expand that 2 hours a day to 4 hours a day during these peak times, and just try to get 400 or 500 people in the door. Most people that are in our system for 3 years are doing 500 returns a year. They're also obviously tripling that 90,000 average. So you're looking at some real income with this system at not much cost. The key is to get signed up early, because we need to do a couple things for you to be able to accept tax return information. You become what's called a drop-off point with the IRS. We need to get you registered for that. It's nothing difficult, but it takes a little bit of time. The IRS really enjoys taking their time getting information back, and this time of year, everybody is either signing up to be a drop-off location or an electronic filer. And so sometimes a 3-week process might take 2 months. So one thing I recommend is signing up with the system early. We'll be able to define your clientele, get you signed up with the IRS, and work on a marketing plan that's going to work for your potential customers. Also, we have our internal system that you're going to have to upload all of this information to, and then download the tax returns back off of once they are prepared. It usually doesn't take long. You could probably learn this system in a 20-minute phone call, so it's not a difficult system, but we want to make sure that you and your staff are comfortable with this, because it's really the backbone to this. So we don't want you having 4 people in front of you and not being able to get the tax return off of our system. So we want you to sign up early, learn the system, tell us who your potential customers are, and we'll all have a smooth and profitable tax season. So our phone number is at the PowerPoint presentation at the bottom. Please feel free to call. The website is also listed, and we look forward to hearing from you.